A student has been diagnosed with a bizarre condition that causes her to taste different foods every time she hears words. Kathryn Jackson, 22, from Nottingham, can taste carrots every time she hears the name Rory, and stuffing every time someone says impossible. She has been diagnosed with lexical-gustatory synaesthesia, a condition that causes people to experience the smell and taste of food when they hear or see words. Kathryn said, she can't have a conversation without being distracted by her ever-changing taste buds, with certain names causing her to taste marshmallows, apples, custard and carrots. And the creative advertising student not only tastes the flavor of words, but can also feel their textures and smell their scent. Kathryn, who studies at the University of Lincoln, has now set up an Instagram called I Taste Words, to portray what different words make her taste with colorful illustrations. Listening to a lecture at university, having conversations with friends, and reading her favorite novel all trigger a range of tastes in Kathryn's mouth. Kathryn said, I can taste words when I hear or see them. I've had lexical-gustatory synaesthesia my entire life. Sometimes a word sounds like a food item, which can trigger me to taste it. So, for example, when I hear the name Lola, I can taste lollipops. The name Ella makes me taste jelly beans, because Ella and Ella rhyming. My friend Rory's name makes me taste carrots, because it sounds like raw at the start, which makes me think of carrots. When I hear the name Gus, I taste custard, I guess because of Gus and cuss. She added it's not only rhymes or sounds that trigger tastes in her mouth. She can also be prompted by childhood memories. She said, my nan's hairdresser's name is Yvonne, so whenever I hear that name, I always taste cigarettes and smell hairspray. Whenever I hear the name John, I can taste potatoes. I think that's because my granddad's name is John, and when I was young he used to always make me Sunday dinner. Synaesthesia is a condition that causes people to experience different senses at the same time. For example, the most common type of synaesthesia, color graphemic, causes those with the condition to associate words and numbers with colors. Across the world, 1 in every 5,000 people have synaesthesia, according to Boston University. But lexical-gustatory synaesthesia is a rare form of the condition and affects less than 1 in 100,000 people. Kathryn sees colors when she hears numbers, but she says all of her senses are triggered and cross over. She added, some people say my condition is weird, but when I actually talk to them about general synaesthesia, I find a lot of people realize they have it on some level. Many friends have said to me they think of certain colors when they see a number. Mine's a bit more extreme, as I can actually taste lingering flavors of food and things in my mouth. The words that can trigger taste are either people in my life, or have attached memories from my childhood. The word impossible makes me taste stuffing, I think maybe because the end of impossible rhymes with stuffing ball. She added her condition can make it hard to concentrate at university. She said, when I am in a lecture, it's really hard to concentrate because they will say a certain word and then a flavor of food will enter my mouth. It will be so strong that I then can't stop thinking about the word, and consequently taste it for ages. It can make me quite hungry and can be annoying. When I am reading, I can taste words even if I haven't heard it out loud. She recently decided to share her story in a bid to raise awareness for the condition. Kathryn said, once, I was reading the newspaper and I saw about a story about a fish and chip shop. I suddenly smelled fish and chips. The smells can be so strong that I look around me to see if they are actually there or not. I even feel food psychically in my mouth, like when I hear the word I can feel the texture of it. This is something I have had since I was a little girl, but at the time I didn't know I was different. I thought everyone else had it too. When I hear what my family members have named their babies, I always abruptly question why people would name their child certain names. This is because I can get some awful tastes in my mouth, but then I realize no one knows what I am talking about. Although it's very distracting, it's not all that bad when I get to taste lollipops and cupcakes.